Animals, whether big or small, can sometimes find themselves in desperate need of help. Thankfully, there are compassionate people who step in to offer a helping hand. Today, we'll take you through some heartwarming moments where animals turn to humans for kindness and rescue. Two deer had their antlers entangled, but these kind people stepped in to help and freed them. She decided to train her dog, but unexpectedly, her dog started choking. Reacting quickly, she performed canine first aid to assist her dog and, thankfully, managed to save its life.
You okay? Good girl. You're all right. That was my fault. Sorry, Tika.
This guy heroically saved a wolf's life after it became trapped in a bear trap. A young fox was found with its head stuck in a milk carton, wandering aimlessly through fields. A kind man stopped and approached the frightened fox, managing to free it. Likely searching for food, the fox ran back into the fields after being rescued. A dog somehow got stuck in a raging flash flood, but these heroes risked their own lives and used a ladder to save the dog. A group of friends saw a wild horse trapped in thick mud. The horse appeared exhausted after trying hard to escape, so they fed it and tied ropes around its body. After a determined effort, they finally managed to pull the horse out. The grateful horse even bowed its head as if to say, "Thank you for the help." A guy is using a crowbar to free a crow that got stuck. These kind people noticed a calf with its legs stuck between the guardrails. Without hesitation, they decided to help and, after some effort, finally freed the calf. The heartwarming moment ended with the calf reuniting with its mother. Here's a vet carefully attempting to remove a bone stuck in a tiger's tooth. Here's a mole being rescued from a flood in Thailand. Using a paddle, she carefully scooped the mole out of the water, which was shaking with cold and clearly frightened. When a guy tried to help a seal that was tangled in a fishing net around its neck, the seal initially tried to escape. However, the guy managed to catch it and carefully remove the net, freeing the seal. A rhino began sinking into the mud. Rescuers, with 2 in the water and others on the bank, quickly tied ropes around the rhino's body, managing to pull it out and bring it back to safety. A fisherman bravely cut a 6-foot-long crocodile free from a fishing net, with his fingers just inches away from its powerful jaws. This whale approached the boat captain, seemingly asking for help to remove some irritating lice from its head, and our captain gladly did the job.
Ой, молодец, молодец.
Some people believe that black cats are a sign of bad luck, but these caring residents saved this poor cat from a riverbed using a ladder. A dog accidentally fell into a ditch, and despite his friend trying to help, he couldn't rescue it. One of the dogs decided to seek human help, and a kind man understood the dog's need for help. He saved the dog from the ditch, and the friends were finally reunited. Cats always seem to get stuck in the most unusual places, but these firefighters managed to save the cat. However, this cat didn't even bother to thank them for the help. Generally, when you see a giant shark swimming towards you, the instinct is to jump out of the water. However, when these guys saw an injured 10-foot-long hammerhead shark struggling near the beach, they bravely jumped right in to help the poor shark. A stray cat fell into a chimney, and despite the residents' efforts to free it, they were unsuccessful. They contacted a professional rescue team who arrived on the scene with a plan. The rescuers used cat food tied to a rope to attract the cat's interest, then carefully secured the rope around the cat's body to pull it up. After the successful rescue, the cat was taken for further treatment. These guys came across a turtle completely entangled in a fishing net, struggling to swim. Without hesitation, they freed the turtle by carefully removing the net and then released it back into the ocean. Sheep falling on their backs is a common issue and can be fatal if not addressed. If you find a sheep in this position, quickly grab and turn it around. This often happens to pregnant sheep who are more vulnerable to falling over. This camel looked parched under the scorching desert sun, but a kind truck driver decided to quench its thirst with the water he had. This man spotted a turtle stuck between rocks, and while the turtle tried its best to escape, it couldn't. Thankfully, this guy stepped in and helped free the turtle.
Oh, yes! I got him!
This little deer couldn't jump high enough to reach his mom, but a kind man stepped in to help. The mom even seemed to thank him for helping her child.